Hello everybody, my name is Logan S, and welcome back to my Paris-only run-through of Pokemon Fire Red. Now here at the beginning, you're going to see me just go ahead and get an Eevee. I went ahead and got the HM for Fly, and I decided, you know what, there's a Doduo right here, so I'll put it on my team for just having Fly. You know, I gotta have HM slaves, because Paris can't learn Fly, or most HM moves, but anyway. I clear everybody up to Erica, and I decide to do my ceremonial save, and let's just get right into the 4th badge. You know, I'm over-leveled at this point, and I'm feeling pretty daggone confident. So we run in here, save it. Erica, you are going down. So we get into the battle. I'm obviously going to be leading off with my Paris, and Erica's going to be leading off with Victreebel. So, levels are finally starting to get a little bit closer. We're only 10 levels above this Victreebel. I decided to just go ahead, go guns a-blazing, slash right into this Victreebel. And Victreebel is going to paralyze us, which is not good. It's going to be faster than us now, and we're going to have a chance every turn of not getting to move. And it has a super effective Acid. And right off the bat, I get fully paralyzed, can't move. Another Acid comes in here. I am already down to 9 HP. I do get a slash off, but this is going to kind of be a theme in this video. I'm going to be overconfident going into some battles that I probably shouldn't be that overconfident. I am, after all, running just a Paris. So, I heal up just a little bit. Another Acid comes in. I think, you know what, this battle's over. I'm just going to go ahead and just slash and we'll restart. So, let's pretend that didn't happen. Mulligan. So now, I'm not going to waste any time. We're just going to put this thing straight to sleep. I do not want to have to deal with being paralyzed again. I know I can obviously tank some acids, but it's definitely going to go for paralyzing me again. So, put it to sleep, get some slashes off. I hope and pray that it stays asleep, so get another slash. And look at that, we're only one more slash away from being able to take down this thing. And, of course, Erica uses a Hyper Potion. So, gonna have to go through all that again. Hopefully it stays asleep. Oh, we get a major critical hit there. So thankful for that, and we are faster, so it doesn't even matter if it was gonna wake up that turn. Whew, that was something. So, Vileplume is coming up next. I've always liked Vileplume, even though I've never used it. I don't think I've ever used it, but without learning my lesson from the previous Victreebel, just go straight into it and slash, even because I don't understand why Victreebel and Vileplume are very similar Pokemon. I should have known that this was going to happen. Paralyzed, Acid, but I do click Spore, thankfully, to put this thing asleep. So it's not going to be too bad. Heal up a little bit here. What am I going to use? Probably, I need to get rid of this Paralyze. Otherwise, I'm probably not going to be able to move. I can tank some acids, I know. Full heal comes in, wakes the Vileplume up, so I just put it right back to sleep. We can do this all day, Erica. I've got more spores than you do. Full heals. So, Vileplume is now fast asleep once more. And Slash coming in, and it's going to be 2 more hits. Well, 1 more hit after that one. If you don't know, the reason I'm doing this Paris-only run-through, and the reason my Paris is nicknamed Ace, is because of a friend of mine, my very first friend I ever made in 1st grade, maybe kindergarten. It's probably kindergarten. My friend's name is Caitlin. I had this idea a while ago. I remember vividly finding my copy of Pokemon Red version when I was in high school, and I still had that Paris, which was a Parasect, at the when I loaded up my original copy of Red. And I had Ace the Parasect on my team, and I was standing outside the Elite Four. I don't think I ever beat the Elite Four when I was a kid, but I at least got there. And I just randomly remembered that a few weeks ago when I was like, you know what, I'm going to try to do an only run-through with just Paris. So that's where this came from. Tangela, I wasn't too worried about it. It goes down. Just took a little bit of extra time. And with that, we have soloed 4 gyms with just Paris. So, Erica, you are down. And we get something interesting here. We get Giga Drain. I think I'm gonna... at first, I had planned on just going ahead and giving Paris Giga Drain, but I'm like, it's only like 2 levels, 3 levels away from learning it by level up, so I'll just let it learn it by level up. So from here, we go into the Rocket Hideout to take down Team Rocket so that I can get the Silph Scope and I can move on in Lavender Town and, you know, get past the Marowak. Interesting thing, I did not know for a long time that the Rocket Hideout, you were supposed to go through it and get the Silph Scope, because when I was a kid, again, my friend Caitlin told me that if you get a Pokédoll from the Pokemon, not Pokemon, from Celadon, if you get one of those, you can just use it on that ghost, and you can just get right past the ghost without having to use the Silph Scope. So for years, I didn't even know that the Rocket Hideout was a thing. But anyway, we have gotten up to Giovanni, our first run-in with Giovanni, and with him having mainly ground types, I think this is going to be pretty easy, even with only Bullet Seed. So he's only at level 25, we are at level 42, so Bullet Seed this Onix, it goes down in 2 hits. Like, oh, just remembering back whenever we faced Brock and how difficult that was, even though we should have been able to beat him earlier than we did. But anyway, Rhyhorn comes in, it's not gonna fare too well. 2 Bullet Seeds, 1 hit KO basically, and it goes down. With that should get us up to level 43, I believe. Nope, we're gonna have to finish off Kangaskhan to get there. Now this Kangaskhan I'm a little bit more worried about, because it's level 29, and obviously Bullet Seed's not going to be super effective because it's just a normal type. It flinches us when I was trying to go for the Spore, and then it goes to Mega Punch. I decided to just go straight for Slash. I definitely should have just stuck with Spore on that one, because he's going to hit us with another Mega Punch, which is going to put us in the red. And now I finally put it to sleep. I definitely need to heal up here, because if it wakes up, it's going to immediately just KO us. So, we're going to heal up so that we can live another hit from this thing. It's going to be fast asleep for this first turn, guaranteed. And let's get right back into slashing this thing. I do hope to get a better move than Slash later. We have to wait until we can get to the Sevi Islands first, though. That is my plan for the future. I think we can get Body Slam, which will also give us a chance for Paralyze, but that's later. That's not going to be in this video. I need to heal up a little bit more. I just use a little potion since I've got plenty of potions, and I'm not really going to be using them much. It's just going to bite us, which I'm perfectly okay with if it just chooses bite every turn, but it goes with Mega Punch, and thank God our Spore effect kicks in and puts this thing to sleep. That's probably the best case scenario we could have had. It's going to be asleep this turn, and we are going to take this thing down with Slash. And our Paris is going to level up, and now it is going to learn Giga Drain, which is a move I have been looking forward to. The only downside to Giga Drain is I didn't realize this, that it only has 5 PP, so I am definitely going to need to find some PP ups or a PP max. But that's a problem I'm going to have to worry about later. For now, though, we are going to swap out Bullet Seed for Giga Drain. And this is also going to give us some much-needed healing in battle, which will come in very, very handy, I believe. Let's see. So after we beat Giovanni, our next stop, we are going to need to head on over to Cerulean. No, not Cerulean. What's it called? We were in Celadon, and now we need to go over here to... Oh, yeah, we need to go to Lavender Town, to the Pokemon Tower. And with my new Paris with Giga Drain on it, or I should say Paris has a new move, Giga Drain, on it, we are going to head straight into this battle versus our rival YouTube. And again, I'm going into this very confident with my Paris. We are at level 43. This thing is only at level 25. I think, boom, let's just slash this thing down. And I was kind of hoping for a one-hit KO there, but that didn't happen. And then critical hit came in, and then quick attack, and just like that, a level 25 Pidgeotto took us down. Good lord, these birds are absolutely insane. Well, I learned my lesson, so I immediately put this thing to sleep so that it can't gust us and potentially get another critical hit to just immediately take us down. Slash this time does about the same amount of damage. Pidgeotto stays asleep, and we take down the Pidgeotto. So, I really hope that I learned this lesson of, hey, don't go into things too overconfident. Don't be afraid to use Spore to start off with. Growlithe is going to come in next. Intimidate us, which is going to lower our slash on us, which is why we are not going to take this thing down in one hit. The Ember comes in, which does a ton of damage. Thank God he doesn't have Flamethrower yet. But that Growlithe, when it becomes an Arcanine, is going to be another problem we're going to have to deal with. And this Execute, once it gets some Psychic moves on it, when it's an Exeggutor, oh my God, I'm starting to realize just how hard this rival battle is going to be if we make it all the way to the end through the Elite Four. Because he is going to have some strong moves against us when we get to the champion. But that is a much later problem. Confusion does absolutely nothing, but it does confuse us. But we are currently asleep, so, you know, not too bad. We do immediately wake up. Let's see if we can hit through this confusion, and of course, my luck, absolutely not. I hit myself in confusion, I think, more than anybody else. It has to be, like, for me, it is well above 50%. I hit, like, I think it's about 75% of the time I hit myself in confusion. But take the Execute down with the critical hit, which I don't even think we needed, and up next, there's going to be this Kadabra coming in, which, again, I decide just to go ahead and look at my situation here. I'm going to heal up a little bit because I don't think I think if it has anything, it's going to be Confusion. And as we can see, we can tank a Confusion right now pretty well. Instead, it goes for Disable, which was great for me. I immediately decided I'm going to put this thing to sleep just in case. Slash is not a one-hit KO because we did have that Intimidate drop. So I'm thinking we might not be able to take this thing down in one hit. So Slash comes in now, and we still, even with a -1 on our attack, are able to take down that Kadabra in one hit. So I'm feeling great about that. Wartortle comes in, and we are going to be able to use our new Giga Drain for the first time. And we should take this thing down in one hit since Bullet Seed was almost a one hit. And as a matter of fact, yes, super effective, not even a crit. Wartortle goes down in one hit. I'm definitely glad that I picked my starter to have... I'm definitely glad that I made it to where he would have Blastoise. But I learned something else here. My Giga Drain. I used one Giga Drain, and then all of a sudden it used Spite, this Ghastly did, and I cannot hit this Ghost type now. I have nothing to hit this thing. I can put it to sleep, but that's not going to help. So this has got me thinking, okay, I got to plan ahead for whenever we face Agatha in the Elite Four, because she has she has 2 Gengars and a Haunter, I think, so we are going to have an issue when it comes to Agatha. So I am definitely going to need moves other than just Giga Drain. Even with a PP Max Giga Drain, I'm going to need something else. But here we move into the Ghost now, and we have our Sylph Scope, so we get the identity of the Ghost. And yeah, like I said, when I was a kid, I would just use a Pokédoll to immediately run from this battle, and you could just move on. I don't know if they fixed that in later games or not, but at least in, I think, Red and Yellow, you could do that. So, Giga Drain, unfortunately, does not one-hit KO this thing, but all it's going to do is just get pumped up. It doesn't matter, get pumped up all you want, you're going down the next turn to another Giga Drain. So, we have calmed the Marowak Mother's spirit, so she is able to finally rest in peace. And we just blow through these Rocket Grunts, just takes a little bit of healing in between. We free Mr. Fuji so he can give us the flute, and we get into the Pokemon of the Silph Co. So that'll be on the next video. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.